Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum student. Welcome to all of you APS online sporting program Dhamyan Rawalpindi. Welcome beta. I hope you all enjoyed your summer vacations. Today we start the chapter number 2. The chapter name is Weathering and Mass Wasting. Students, in class 7th, week 9, and I am your subject teacher, Miss Sobia Iftikhar. First, let's start the recap, right? What is weathering? Weathering is a breakdown of rock, soil, and mineral, as well as wood and artificial material through connect with the earth, atmosphere, water, and biological organisms, right? And what is mass wasting? Mass wasting, also known as slope movement and mass movement, is the geomorphic process by which soil, sand are related and somewhere, and the loose material on the slope would be dragged down to the ground, and this process is known as mass wasting. Mass wasting is a process where a large mass of loose rocks, soil, and snow is being pulled downward due to the force of gravity. When the slope is steep, the mass mover faster. And there are so many types of weathering. Types of weathering: mechanical weather, freeze thaw action, alternate expansion and contractions. And chemical weathering is subdivided into oxidations, carbonate, and hydrolysis. Right now we start the today lecture, different between weather and erosion. The process of weather is the breakdown of rock into the fragment. The fragment does not move from its original position. When the broken down fragments are being moved to another area, it is known as erosion. The fragments can be moved by water, ice, wind, and gravity. The main difference between weather and erosion is that weathering of rock occur in its original position, whereas erosion require moving fragments from one location to another. Right? You look at the picture also from your book and in my video, right? First picture, you see rock being weathered, right? And second picture, rock being erosion and water flowing, some rainfall falling, right? Types of mass wasting. Gravity can cause mass wasting to occur when conditions allow for it. The collecting strength of the rock provides strong bones which make it difficult for gravity to act and pull it to the ground. The process of weathering and erosion gradually causes the weakness of rock, which would affect the strength of the bones within the rock, allow gravity to act on the broken down rock, and causing mass wasting. Right? Number 1, landsliding. A landsliding is a sudden and very quickly movement of the large amount of loose material down slopes due to gravity. This can be observed when loose material either fall and flow down the slope. Landsliding occur when weathering and erosion take place. When weathering occur on a slope, the rock structure weakness. As such, the weathered portion gradually loses its strong bone within the main rock. Over time, the portion of the slope would be weathered further, and when the loose comes into the contact with water through rainfall, the loose material break up from the main block. The loose material then moves quickly down slopes due to gravity. Next, avalanches occur when a huge mass of snow moves very quickly down slopes due to gravity. And avalanches can take place in two ways. One is that when snow built up on a slope over the time, when the weight of the snow rapidly increases, the weak layer bends the snow slab, fracture, and eventually break up, causing a flow of snow down the slope. Another is that they make up place is due to erosions at the foot of the mountain. With erosion, it's mean that the foot of the mountain gradually move inward, causing the slopes to be less supported. When the weight of the snow become heavier without proper support, gravity act on the snow, allowing the snow to fall to the ground. Look at the pictures. First is digging work at the avalanche site, right? And the other is the only house left standing after an avalanche, right, in Nepal. Next is soil creep. Soil creep is different from both a landslide and avalanches in terms of speed. Soil creep occur at a much slower speed than landslide and avalanches, and it's usually occur on a slope that is very not very stiff. Soil creep occur mainly because of the effect of freeze through actions on a slope, right? For example, as the water expand, when water freeze it expand. As the water expand, the loose material on the slope move with the expansion of the water. When the water through as the temperature rise, the loose material then move with the flow of water and move down slope with very slowly. Next, impact of weather and erosions. Weathering and erosions affect human activities. Number one, positive effect of weathering and erosion. Number one, fertilize land for agriculture. Agriculture is the process of producing crops that could be used as food. These crops are either used by farmers as food as they are sold for money. In order for crops to be successful grown and harvesting, it is important to have good soil that has nutrient and minerals. Material that have been weathered from rock form the basic layer for soil, providing minerals that are suitable for the growing of crops. As such, human benefits from weathering and erosions and they provide for basic needs of food to be fulfilled. Look at the pictures. Then come to the next, landscaping. Positive effects. Second points. Through weathering and erosion, rocks are broken down and carried away. Over time, these processes create beautiful structures like one you saw at the beginning of this chapter. Some of these structures look very unique as weathering and erosion take place on different types of rock at different speeds. This therefore gave rise to many natural form structures around the wood, and more often than not, these structures do not look the same. Moreover, with the formation of many of these unique structures, they attract people from different places to travel to see the structure. What are the negative impacts of weathers and erosion? Destructions of life and property. Weathering and erosion called landsliding. Landsliding and avalanches occur so quickly that people do not have time to evacuate their homes or to run away. They would then be hit by loose material, and because the impact is so great, these people may not survive in condition because the impact of landsliding is so great. Properties such as house, building, infrastructures are easily destroyed. This greatly inconveniences peoples who are hit by such disasters. When properties are destroyed, people do not have a house to live in or roads to travel from one place to another. You look at the picture. Next is flooding. With weathering and erosions, floods occur frequency. This is because when loose material is being transported from one place to another, the loose material may be deposited in river. If you add a piece of ice into the full glass of water, what do you think will happen to the water? Like the water in the glass, if loose material is being transported into the river, it will take up space and cause the river water to overflow. When there is heavy rain, when flooding occurs, it affects human activity in a negative manner. Building and road will be destroyed. The people living in the area, flood also destroy agriculture, produce flood water crops too. Student, this is the end of your chapter. I hope you will understand my lecture. Students, please revise these topic at home, and I will give you a short question answer in few days. You will learn it and write down on your copies. Right, student? Thank you.